It's an update on the 67 Camaro. Looks a little different from I think last year I made a video. Never came out with the part 2. So first off, the car looks a little different. Doesn't have the 69 valance anymore, stuff like that. Car was in an accident actually last December. So fenders, front fenders, mostly everything was replaced. Hood, header panel, radiator, everything was crushed from the front. So I took it upon myself to rebuild the whole front end again. But now got a little LS1, Texas speed cam, 243 heads, custom cold air intake, PRC radiator, spa, 2 dual fans, PSI harness, standalone harness, Holley oil pan, hooker headers, nice little motor, all rebuilt, new rings, new bearings, new gaskets. Went through the whole thing. Back here, it's the reservoir for the clutch, power brakes. I actually, it's hard to see, but I smoothed out the firewall, painted satin black the inner fenders, painted satin black the radiator, all that. Still the same wheels, Willwood brakes, 6 pistons. This is how the inside looks right now. So what I got going here is sparkle steering wheel, automator gauges, everything the same. So I got a 6th gen console going right now, fitting it, trying to put it together. I really like the look of the 6th gen console shifter, and I got the suede shifter to match the steering wheel. The back is unchanged, everything's still the same. The accident didn't affect anything in the rear, just dusty, a lot of dirt on it. Haven't washed it in a long time. Here's the look from the other side. Just got a little stuff that I gotta take care of, like this panel here not lining up. Still gotta put the A-pillar molding, just fitting this together. I mean, unfortunately I can't use any of the buttons on this console because it's, I think everything's like 5-volt, or they're referenced to something else in the computer from like a 6th gen Camaro. So it's a little complicated and out of my knowledge of electronics. I have the 411 computer ECM mounted there. I have all the back. The rear's all done. I just did the interior the other day. Yeah, it's got stuff rolling. Another thing that I did was I relocated the battery, which was a pain in the ass than I thought at first. Stock battery goes here, but now I got like a little fuse box going, which the power comes straight from the battery. So this is a constant 12-volt fuse box, whatever you want to call it. And I hooked up the fans from the radiator to there. So I got the fans hooked up. I got the original power for the car's electrical system that went to the battery there from stock. And I got another little fuse block right there. Try to hide it away from everything. This one's ignition 12 volts, so it's not constant. Just turns on when the ignition's on. And yeah, that's the update. Got everything tuned in. I had the car, had it up. I was doing drive line angles, getting all that ready. I think up front, I got 4 degrees. The drive shaft was 2 degrees down, and the differential was 1 degree up. So you can see the Holley oil pan, T56 Magnum, 12 volt rear end. And I also upgraded to 1350 yoke, and the drive shaft, all 1350 both sides, all that. So I won't have to get it done again. Might as well get everything done now. And I got, you can see here, I got like a mechanical oil pressure gauge right here. The lighting's pretty trash, using a phone, but yeah. Haven't got the car fired up yet, but I'll have the mechanical oil pressure gauge right there because I'm gonna prime the system one of these days. So I gotta see what the oil is gonna be at. And I mean, there's just a couple more things I gotta get done before I can take it to the dyno to get it tuned. See what's going on there. And yeah, one of the issues I still have is the tilt-in throwout bearing needs to be, I don't know if it has to be adjusted. I did all the measurements on it, and I mean, when I put it in, it was fine, but some troubleshooting I have to do. See. And I have another update on another car over here. Over here I have a 69 Camaro. 69 Camaro. I'm not sure the origins of the car. I bought it, well, my uncle bought it 2-3 years ago. Original 4-speed car. Grant steering wheel, GTO seats, stock seats in the back. No, just it's gonna be a little bit more of a rougher project. I don't plan on painting the car or doing anything body work. Prices on body work is astronomical. So, and I put a lot of money into the, if you can see there, forged line wheels, 9-inch rear end, wheel brakes. So I'm gonna do more performance items on this car than aesthetics. So right there I got the drive shaft up, gonna measure 1350 both sides. Eventually gonna LS swap 6.2 liter, try to get a 6.2 from a truck, and T56 from a Camaro, 9702 Camaro. Check out the rear 9-inch. I have leaf springs in it still. They actually fit. So a lot of people that'll tell you that 12-inch rims, 335s won't fit with leaf springs. On a 67 it won't fit, but on a 69 it will, because 69s are a little wider than the 67, 68. So it's a 335, 30, 18 Toyo. 18 by 12 forged line rim, 6-inch backspace, wheelwood brakes, and a narrowed 9-inch rim. And as the motor right now, this has a 427 big block, and right now I'm currently working on the drive shaft and buying some C6 Corvette Z06 brakes, 14-inch rotors for the front, and then I'm gonna take it to the shop to get that all measured out to get the matching wheels. But yeah, it's a helicopter somewhere making a lot of noise, but that's where I am right now.